안녕하세요. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Craft in Korea. I'm Maggie and this is Flosstube number 12. Since I last made a video and I am really excited that I'm back so quickly. Hopefully this will keep my video a little bit shorter. But let's get right to it, the Korean word of the day. So we've been working on learning many Korean words for a while now, and I thought it would be best to learn how to say, I study Korean. So the word for the Korean language in Korean is 한국어, 한국어. So 한국어, 한국어. Then the word for to study, 공부하다, 공부하다. So when you put them together, it becomes 한국어 공부해요. 한국어 공부해요. So I study Korean. Now you probably noticed that there really isn't a word in there that means I. And in a lot of Korean sentences, you don't actually say the word I or you. It's kind of understood who you're talking about. Now, if I wanted to say that John studied Korean, I would have to include John in the sentence, but we're just talking about me or you. We just say 한국어 공부해요. So that was our Korean word of the day. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you find them useful or fun, and like I said, let me know if you think of anything you want to know. Let me know down below. Okay, so my only FFO this week is not actually cross-stitching, but it is the baby blanket that I was working on. The pattern was called the Harris baby blanket, and it's all done and finished, and I'm so happy with it. And so here is a picture I took before I sent it off. I absolutely love the color. I think it's just a really neutral color, great for any baby really. And the material is a cotton blend, but it's like really like sock weight or fingering weight as they call it. So it's really light and it doesn't feel overly heavy as a blanket. Okay, so FFOs are all finished. Finishes are none besides that. And now it's on to the cross-stitch stuff that you guys all came here for. So I've been working on 2 pieces in the last 2 weeks since I finished the baby blanket. And the first is my fairy tale sampler by Dragon Dreams. So here is a picture of what the chart looks like when it's finished. Okay, and here is my progress on that. So, okay, I'll zoom in just a minute and tell you about what I worked on. So the last time you saw it, I think I had started these words up here. So I went ahead and I did the vine, and after I did the whole vine, I realized it was in totally the wrong color. My floss was switched in the bag, so like 319 and 320 were in opposite bags. But I don't mind. I think it still looks very viney. And there are some bead flowers that, well, not flowers, they're beads to look like flowers that will go on the vine. And then I did the words, of course, and then I did the last, I believe this is called a square stitch or box stitch. Anyway, in the Karen Water Lily silks. And then I did my final Once Upon a Time at the beginning. And now I've started on the top motif, which is the biggest like cross stitching part. So it's got the big castle. It's got 2 mountains and clouds that I still haven't stitched. And then I got my happy little trees and they're all done. So there's that piece. Absolutely gorgeous. I love it. This whole piece will also be backstitched up here. And then I can get started on beading. And I'm excited and nervous, but it's going to be great. It's going to be great. To mention again, this fabric that I'm working on is 28 count opalescent linen in copper sand from Barbara All Creations. So beautiful. Love it. My second whip that I've been working on is actually for kind of a sow. So I am part of the Stitchers Coven, and our sow starting September 1st is Horrorween. Horrorween. So like horror plus Halloween. It goes from September 1st to, I believe, November 30th. I feel like it's 3 months. But I could be wrong. It could be October 31st. But I feel like it's 3 months. Okay, the hashtag right here on the screen, Horrorween TSC Sow. Okay, Horrorween TSC Sow. And so, of course, I'm working on my Sleepy Hollow. I took it out of the hoop / Q-snap so you guys could see. Okay. Oops, string. So, here it is. So, the last time you saw it, I had barely started on the grass down here. I was putting in some of the light color. So now I've pretty much finished this section of grass. There will be 2 or 3 tombstones in here. I went in and I finished the black in this front leg, and then I started stitching the light gray, and same for over here. And then I got kind of bored with that, so I put in a little bit of black up here, and then I went in and added all this gray there, okay. And then I went over and I did all the Krynic here in the saddle, and did all the gray saddle stitches. And I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see very well, but there are some 3/4 stitches in there where the back stitching is really detailed. So I'm excited to see how those look with the back stitching when I get to that part. So really happy with my progress on it. I've only been working on it maybe 3 days, 4 days. In the mornings is when I do my stitching. So I feel like I've gotten a lot done, and I'm really excited to get to the pumpkin head and the big moon and the tree, like, oh. So loving that. So that's my second whip. And that's it. 2 whips. A finish and 2 whips. Really happy with my progress. Really happy with both pieces. Hoping to maybe get a finish soon on the Fairy Tale Sampler. And just excited about that. Okay, haul. So I didn't actually buy that much. I didn't buy any patterns, but I did get some of my fabric-y things in. So I ordered more fabric from Barbara All Creations, and I also ordered some of her hand-dyed floss. So fabric first. This fabric is called, let me show you the tag here. It's called Gray Cloud. Okay. It is a 28 count linen. I'm going to hold it back here. Okay, so hopefully you can see. It's very much a sky blue color. Love the modeling. It's just a teensy bit gray. So it's not like bright sky blue, but I can imagine all sorts of beautiful things on it. I just love it. I got a fat quarter of that. Fat quarter. Beautiful, beautiful. So the next thing I got, also 28 count linen, is called Rhyolite. And also got a fat quarter of this. Okay. I have no idea if this color is going to come up well. We'll see here in a second. Okay, here we go. So, this is like a brown pink stone color. I like the modeling down here on this side. It's really like brownish and then like stony. Whereas on the other side, let me fold this in half here. Okay, so on this side, it's got more pink and more subtle modeling. And so this is actually the size I'm doing Fairy Tale Sampler on. So it can hold a decent sized piece. And then on the other side, the other half, it's got a lot more of the brown and a lot more modeling and more rocky and stony. So gorgeous, gorgeous color. One thing I really like that she does on her website, when you go looking at her fabrics, she includes the closest DMC color. So you can kind of get an idea of what to expect color-wise. So when you look at it like this doesn't look to have any pink in it, but I knew from the DMC colors that it had a shade of pink thrown on it too. And I love it. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Same for the gray cloud. It kind of tells you a good rough color approximation. That's the word. Okay, so then I ordered some of her flosses. I kind of had an idea, and I wasn't sure if I was going to do it or not until I got the flosses, so I'm still not sure. I'm so indecisive. So the first thing I bought is Ash. They are a blue-gray, definitely more on the blue side than I probably thought they were going to be, but still gorgeous, gorgeous color. Absolutely love it. They really pop on both the fabrics I got too. So I went ahead and got 2 of those. Like I said, I had an idea and I wasn't sure if I was going to do it or not. And then the other one I got, I just had to get. Okay, Hibernation Stitcher, Angie, you're going to love this one. Raven Blue. Oh, and it is a gray, dark gray, and like navy blue. Just, oh, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I love it. So her hand-dyed floss is 8 meter lengths, which I think is great. So the last haul that I got, I actually got at a shop. So in Korea, in Seoul, there is a big, almost like craft supply market, I guess. So the place is called Dongdaemun, and I'll put it on the screen in English so you can search for it if you want to check it out. So they have like almost 3 or 4, no, there's a basement. So basement up to 5th, 6th floor. So it's like 7 or 8 floors full of what I would call like crafty goodness. So the basement floor is all the yarn and sewing kind of threads and things like that. And then there's like 3 or 4 floors of fabric based on like what kind of fabric, whether it's like upholstery fabric or quilting cotton fabrics. The 5th floor has all what they call jewelry accessories. So beads galore. Also like rock stone beads and stuff. charms. They have charms up there. Well, also they have a couple cross stitch and embroidery shops up there. So it's a total madhouse, and like too many people like overwhelms me, and you get lost all the time. You're like, did we see that shop? I don't know. The shops really start to look all the same because they all have similar items in the sense that the 5th floor sells beads at probably every shop. So you got to remember which ones you saw. But I found a little cross stitch shop. The first one I wasn't impressed with. The lady was kind of like, what do you want? Well, I didn't have anything I wanted. I was just perusing, which y'all understand. But what I did end up buying at another shop that I found, who the lady was so nice, was I bought my very first pair of stork scissors. So I'm going to show them on this white paper here. So there they are, my first stork scissors. I'm gonna hold his little head here. So they are gorgeous green, almost like camo-y sparkle. Absolutely love it. They are super sharp. Super sharp. I mean, and every stitcher has to have a pair of stork scissors, right? So I'm in love with them. I'm so excited to use them all the time. All the time. They're so cute. So really happy with those as my only real purchase. I was hoping to see what kind of other flosses they had available besides DMC. They do carry many different types of DMC, including satins and pearl cottons. They carried wools. This shop that I got the scissors at, which, let me show you the brand. They're Premax. It says made in Italy, so hopefully that means they're good. But they had like a whole set of anchor as well. So DMC, different types, anchor. I didn't really see anything like what we consider over-dyed or fancy flosses, but it's also a very tiny shop and very, very crowded. So it's easy to get a little overwhelmed if you're not sure what you're looking for. So it was super fun. I will definitely go back. Probably not on a Saturday when there's 5 million other people, and also not when it's still ridiculously hot, because it was still summer. It was so hot getting there, walking around. While it's kind of inside, it's not super air conditioned like it is, but you still get hot because there's so many people. And so, but it was super fun. I hope to go back sooner rather than later. And I think that's pretty much it, guys. Just some life update things, I guess. Really, really busy this week at work. The new semester started. Yay. The new class is awesome. It's so good. Super excited about our schedule and everything. It's been really nice. My kids are being good. Always just good all around at work. And then on the weekends, I've started my government Korean class again, the KIIP program. It's a great program. I'm enjoying it. My class is pretty good this semester. The teacher's really nice, so I'm hoping it's going to be a good long class. Those classes are 8 hours a day on Sundays every week. So definitely tiring, but practice, 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 right? So that's pretty much it. Life updates done, haul done, whips done, FFOs, everything. Short video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope to see you sooner rather than later. Enjoy your stitching, everybody. Bye!